We all set?
Let's do it.
Starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Doctor Who's review. Wow.
Oh boy,
Wow.
man! I can't wait to talk about Shooty Gatwa again. I can't believe he's back already.
Do you want to leave that in, or do you want to do a redo?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Kamen Riders Reviews podcast. I'm Kuchiri, joined by my podcast trio. Wait, what happened to the blue one? Oh, Frozen Cat. What's going on?
I'm the blue one. What are you talking about?
I'm the demented one.
It's a reference. Anyway, we've had a wild ride for the rest of this story arc of episodes here for the Hokuto invasion arc. But hey, I guess we can start with episode 19. Our favorite cyborg is back.
I love this fucking gag in the intro. Where they're just like, "Hey, you're a cyborg." I also love that this revelation does not come up at all in this badge past this.
Nope. It's just like, hey, you're back. Okay,
Hey,
I'm done
I'm
talking
back.
to you now. Bye.
Yeah, so Usimi, last time we saw oh, by the way, Sean's out doing a convention, apparently has stuff to do with Kamen Rider and queerness, which, you know, we all know that that's just the norm for Kamen Rider now.
Which I'm totally not going to talk about in this batch episodes.
Holy shit,
Totally
they really
not.
ramped up the heated drama, didn't they?
We had to save some gas in the tank. Okay. We
got a
can't
lot
go
to
off
do.
on
Room,
one right
motherfuckers.
away. We
Anyway,
can't-
but Usimi explains after Rogue shot him, he fell off the bridge, was saved by Stalk, because, you know, Stalk likes fucking with everyone. And yeah, that's basically the whole story. He kicks Rogue out of Namba's place, and that's all we see of Usimi for a few episodes.
We'll be back with this plot thread. But for now,
Nope. Did I freeze?
Did we lose him?
no. I was waiting for one of you to lead in because I forgot what happens in this one. Kuchiri.
Oh, okay. So there might be more keywords for the research. I did not rewatch these episodes. I'm back on my old stuff. Like here are my notes. I mean, I'm back on I watched them after we did the podcast, and, you know, it's like, you know, of course, Stalk saved Usimi and know the keywords for the research. He's trying to figure that out. I do like how the barber got a call back. Yeah, the Hokuto Crow Trio and Grease are stationed in Stalk's barber's barbershop.
Okay, the Meton thing is funny because this guy really is an Idol fan. Because one of his gang is like, build? Maybe Meton's his girlfriend. How dare you say that? How dare you say that? Meton would never. She is a pure-hearted individual and she's all mine.
No. He specifically says that Meton is an idol for everyone.
I mean, idol culture.
Hi, my name's Everyone, by the way.
Idol culture is like that. You know, they deliberately don't let them date so that lonely boys can project onto them and buy all the merch. It's a fucked up system. It was canceled for nothing.
Oh, she no Coy, where?
It's not even just idols.
Jesus Christ.
It's not even just idols. There was a bunch of controversy like a decade ago when the pirate synth was going on. Paparazzi caught the Yellow Ranger leave the Red Ranger's house during stuff.
They do this shit to Sentai's too? Oh,
yeah, and it was a big controversy, and the actress for the Yellow Ranger basically just became a voice actress after filming her season. Like, she'll still do some in-person stuff, but, you know, she's voiced other, like, Power Rangers that didn't have a face, like if they were a robot or something, and she's voiced a whole bunch of other things. But yeah, no, Like she did not want to be in the limelight after that. But yeah,
I don't blame her. I'm fucking Christ.
I do like this whole Mitan thing comes to a whole scene where throughout these episodes, the four of them fight both Build and Cross like more than once. And like first, the one thing I need to ask from you guys, what are you to Mitan?
Oh, Mitan. That's not Mitan, but she's just my friend. But she gets that a lot. Oh, thank God. Okay, you can transform. Go ahead. Let's
we get one. So one of the first fights, Stalk shows up, gives us a power level check. What's up, Fres?
I just wanted to add that while Build and Cross, while Sento and Banjo are transforming, Grease and his boys are just chanting, Mitan, Mitan, Mitan! It's so good! Okay, but as you said, Stalk shows up and it's like, hazard level check, power slide.
Yeah, the whole Mitan thing, it's sad that's the last time they're ever going to be happy.
Fuck you.
Let me have my joy where I can.
But also that power slide.
Oh yeah, he's just sliding all over the place like he's from Jet Set Radio, just tagging all the walls, but instead of walls, it's men in suits.
Tag those man thighs. Stop.
I love how he's just like, hey everybody, I'm gonna come in. None of y'all are gonna actually battle. We're just gonna check and see, hey, where everybody's power level is. All of y'all suck except for you guys. Hey, all right, we're leaving. Bye.
No, this is more. Hey, Banjo, you're the strongest out of everyone here. Man, Sento, you better bulk up.
Well, no, Grease was the strongest, and then Banjo was second strongest.
Yeah,
gaining.
It's like, oh, Banjo, you're stronger than Sento. Sento, you better keep up.
Yeah. It's another one of we're kind of getting used to these Stalk gaslighting, Stalk.
Fuck.
He's fucking Palpatine. I told you. He's just
He gaslit them into making the bottles for him. He gaslit them into creating the Splash driver. Gaslit them into now using the hazard switch.
Yeah. Oh God, this is so fucking cold. He's just talking to Grease as like, hey, your boys could get stronger if they use this thing. If they use that thing and they lose a fight, they will literally die. No fucking thanks.
Oh, that's foreshadowing.
Yeah, and then they just come out of hiding and they're like, oh, you boys could get stronger and help your boss if you take the risk and use this thing. And it kind of parallels, mirrors Banjo's whole thing of wanting to use the driver to protect Sento in a way, so he doesn't have to fight. There's this whole thing going on where like these people are Yes. I've taught you well, Kuchiri. I've taught you well. Exactly that.
If my soundboard wasn't completely broken right now, I'd be fucking using it all up in this bitch right now.
Okay, fucking here. Kamen Rider, mirror alert. Kamen Rider.
Don't. No, it definitely makes sense. Like, Build is trying to do sacrifices for Banjo. Like, Build wanted to use the Splash driver. Build is creating all kinds of tools to keep Banjo protected. Grease underwent the stuff voluntarily. Like, between the Kamen Riders, of our three main riders right now, only one of them did the process voluntarily, and that was Grease.
Yeah.
I mean, and he did it too because he needed the money to pay for his workers' family. Because he was a farmer. All the trio, tragic backstory, the trio were his employees. He loved his employees very much. His employees loved him. He was a great man. And then, all this war stuff, the land dried up. He couldn't be a farmer anymore. So he did this to pay for the trio. And then the trio underwent all this stuff because they wanted to be with him.
And we get to this, but he's faking the fact that he forgets about them because trying to do it for their own good. He's totally faking it. But wow, self-sacrifice, needless self-destructive sacrifice for others, despite what they might want, is a
I
running
desperately
theme.
wish I could find it, but there was this old comic that I saw once where it was like these two people, two blobs, and a third blob was like pointing a gun at them, and they were all like, no, and like one of them like moved to block the other one, and then the other one like morphed and blocked the other one, and they just kept like morphing and blocking each other. It's like that's all I can think of now.
Oh God, you know what I thought of?
What?
You know the part in Avengers Endgame where Black Widow and Hawkeye had to go
Oh
off the
God,
cliff?
yes, yeah.
It's that shit. I'm going to nobly self-sacrifice. No, you won't. Oh, yes, I will. No, you won't. Oh, yes, I will.
And then that scene spawned an entire 6-episode miniseries that people found mid.
I still haven't watched it actually.
It has some good moments, but it's mostly mid. Anyway,
We'll see.
I made a Yakuza reference. Banjo's drinking all those salmon and X's. I don't think any of you guys played Yakuza.
I have not.
Banjo's drinking the energy tanks from Mega Man. Final Fantasy, they're drinking the high potions. No, okay. Oh, hey, you know what mystery we haven't touched on since it was introduced? Like, 10 over 10 episodes ago, and they only mentioned that, once or twice that the bracelet can't come off. We have the Misora mystery.
It's a mystery.
Well, what's going on with her? What's that bracelet? Why does she now have healing powers?
She multi-classed into White Mage, clearly.
Yeah. But yeah, so she heals Banjo. And it makes her pass out like she just purified the bile, but Banjo's now completely healed. So even though he's taking all this damage while fighting the trio in Greece and using the Splash belt, which is a dangerous belt to use, now we have a jail free card now.
Oh God, I gotta talk about Banjo and his silly self here. He transforms, he fights them off, he's overloading or whatever. And Sento's like, hey, no, don't do that. And he's like, no, fuck you, I'm going to fly after their helicopter with hot Gatling. And the worst fucking thing, great. Yeah. Losing your energy and getting knocked out of your transformation. Oh, that's bad, but you know what's worse? Doing that when you're in the middle of the fucking sky. If the plot convenience minivan hadn't been driving by with Misora, Banjo would be a fucking pancake.
Yeah.
I have a theory.
Ooh, another theory that Kat will be right on. Okay.
So I don't think she's actually healing him. I think she's purifying him. Because the idea is that the driver, it exposes people to the effects of the nebula gas, right?
Yeah.
And Misora's whole deal was that she would take the bottles, which was filled with the essence of the Smashes, which were people who were exposed to the nebula gas, and purify them, right?
Yeah,
and she's just purifying the extra gas out of him so that he'll, get up. Essentially, she's Beano.
Which also has the side effect of healing his wounds.
Yeah.
But
For some reason. I can't explain.
I buy it. Yeah, part and parcel of the same process.
But we also need to point out that even though Banjo flew off after them, Stalk was around where Sento was to give him a little gift.
Hey, here's the Berserk mode for this series. Go ahead, son. You've earned it.
Hey, I've screwed you over several times in the past, and here's this thing that I tell you up front is going to make you go berserk if you use it for too long. You're going to use it, right? You're going to be stupid and use it, right? Because I know you will.
You want to protect Banjo, right? You want to protect your
boyfriend,
friends.
right?
Come on, go, look. He's been hurting himself to do things for your sake. So why don't you repay the favor, son? I want to see you boys grow.
Mm-hmm. That's going to pay off in like 16 episodes. Anyway,
At this point, I'm pretty sure he's shipping them, and this is just his way of getting them together.
Fucking okay. Listen. I'm jumping the gun prematurely here, but we have been talking on this build podcast. You know, we've been making like, oh, heated drama between men. You know, playing with it. After this batch, I fully ship these fuckers. They are a fucking couple. They are ride or die. They are a thing. And I am on board.
Same.
did I ever show you guys this page? Let me zoom in so no actual like spoilers are there.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
It's going to be them like literally naked in bed.
I don't know, Kuchiri. I mean, Madoka Magica exists.
Anyway.
Symphogear exists.
Chris was talking to their chat the other day about how the ending didn't go hard enough. And gay. But episode 20?
Yeah, so Stalk is playing all sides, which we kind of knew.
I said it. He's fucking Palpatine.
What else goes on? We get to see the dog tags. I told you about that Bear TV special. The dog tags are introduced in that special. Basically, it reveals the real name of Akaba, Kiba, and Alba.
Mm-hmm. Which this batch does anyway, so okay.
I can't wait to completely forget their names anyways, so
yeah. I mean,
well, you won't forget one of their names after this. Or next time, rather.
Well, I mean, just keep on throwing the friends in the freezer, I guess.
Oh God, there's
premise
in this episode. Like, there's a leak at Toto's HQ apparently, or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think ever gets resolved as of yet, which they could resolve real easy if they just, if they just had a Gintoku say to each staff member, okay, we're going to move the bottles here. And then you say, okay, we're going to move the bottles here to another one. And you just keep making up places, and whatever fucking place Greason's boys attack, that's the person who leaked the shit.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, he goes for a sensible plan of, oh, I'm totally going to move Pandora's box here. And when they go to it, he has some sort of gas that tries to kill them.
Yeah, he even tells Build and Banjo this, like, yeah, everything's just going to be kept here, and then it reveals that wasn't it. So yeah, we don't even know who the.
And it's even more self-sacrifice because of what Gintoku wants. He's like, okay, so Hokuto is getting too crazy. We're gonna need you to go in there and stop them. What? I only signed up to defend Toto and be a hero. I'm not going to fucking war. But then Banjo has ideological differences, and he'll go to war because he wants to protect Sento. He'll do it for his sake.
No, and he also wants to clear his name. Let's be honest, he's still in this to clear his name.
Well,
let's be honest. He's doing this entirely for Sento. That is his 100% his reason right now.
Clearing his name does not come up fucking once in this batch. He is doing this for Sento.
Plus, may I remind you, he's just wandering around in the open, like, even if there's nobody around, people are still watching out the windows, I'm sure.
I mean, I think we kind of forget about that in light of the, the war that is happening.
This is true.
People dying left and right. But yeah, so the trap is Grease and the cronies are going to be, trapped by the poison gas. That's going to allow the Kamen Riders, who are stronger than the rest of the main force, to just go into Hokuto and counterattack. But Sawa and Michan, they get to have their own disguise this season. They sneak into the. What's up, Chris?
No, I just agreed. Hey, disguises, lovely.
Everyone gets a disguise. It's like a spy thriller. But they figure out, hey, if Misora can heal Banjo, maybe she can heal the Prime Minister.
Do you love disguises? I love disguises. They're very handy, especially when someone happens to be one's former Prime Minister. I love that this completely fails. They just walk in and they're like, okay, we're just the nurses. Hey, wait a minute, you're the lady who broke in here 8 episodes ago. Arrest her. Neat.
But Misora still gets the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister wakes up. Basically, Gintoku's about ready to call the attack, and I'm the leader of this country. You don't deserve to lead this country.
I have no son. All right. You know what? I'm just going to transform, and I'm going to take Pandora's box, and I'm going to go to Mom's, where she allows me to stay up late and eat ice cream.
Sento just watches him transform, doesn't think about, oh, maybe I should transform, because he's going to definitely take the box.
He attempts to run at the box after he's transformed, but to be fair to Sento, he is immediately on his ass with Hawk Gatling shooting him out of the sky, and then they have a fight. I love this shit. I just love how he just beats the shit out of Night Road, because again, the mist haze, whatever the fuck gun thing that Gintoku has, he can't grow his hazard level, so he's been outpaced because of all the shit adversity they've had to face. So he just tries a Misty Rider kick. Sento blocks it. He's just like, my turn, motherfucker! Wow!
It's really nice to see Build win a fight for once, because he was kind of losing the last few episodes.
The monkey's paws fucking curling. Build will win his next fight, all right. Oh, God!
Oh, jeez. Oh, I was going to say, this isn't like 0-1 where Aruto just took L's for half the series, but damn, okay.
Oh, well. Again, the monkey's paws curling. You're going to get a win. But Night Road gets away, presumably to do some shenanigans later.
Well,
and Grease and the boys get out of the trap, and the boys go up to the border to fuck with the invasion. And Sento has to stop his beloved Banjo from hurting himself and overloading his body with the recoil of the Slash driver. It's my guy. Oh, you've been sacrificing your own well-being to protect me, but now I must sacrifice my own well-being to protect you. Hazard driver on. Bye.
Hazard on. Oh no. Yeah. We now get a black Kamen Rider build, and the belt is shouting, "Oh no!" That's never a good sign.
It doesn't happen yet. They're still at the border, and then they leave the border before this happens. It's not until the next episode that we finally get the.
Well, the episode ends with them transforming, and then the following episode starts with them transforming again. They replay the scene.
But also, it's wild because episode 20 ends. They're in the middle of the field outside the border. Episode 21, they're fighting in an abandoned warehouse, as you do in Kamen Rider. This has happened before, where they just cut to an abandoned warehouse. Okay, now we're fighting in here.
No. You just gotta go with it, and
I go with it. But so I don't. If there's nothing else in episode 21, that moves us into. There's just nothing else in episode 20, except that the fact that I sent Kuchiri a little clip that basically confirmed. Oh, these two fucking. These two fucking. Like this is the moment, because when Sento is considering using the hazard driver, he flashes back to all these moments of Banjo fucking smiling and looking happy and them being cute together. Just like, this is love. This is deep-seated fucking affection and friendship and camaraderie, a strong human connection to protect them. These fuckers are in love. They care for each other. I've gone crazy. I'm a mad shipper. And so that leads us into episode 21.
I want to bring up why Grease is in this fight, though, before we move to episode 21.
Okay, please.
Yeah, the way to get out of it is Grease decides that he's just going to use all of his power to destroy the wall. And his lackeys are like, oh, why didn't you do that sooner? Because of this, and then his suit blows up on him, and he's now powerless.
Well, better that than dying, because as told Bill, since you've got a driver, the hazard driver thing will just result in you going berserk. But those guys are heart smashes. If they lose, they will fucking die.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, episode 21, reminder, this is a kids show. They direct this towards 6-year-olds to 9-year-olds in Japan.
I want you all to know that this image has never been more relevant than it has now. Maybe during the whole arc thing at the end of 01, it was really relevant. But holy fucking shit, this image is episode 21 in a nutshell. Jesus Christ alive!
6-year-olds go fucking hard in Japan.
Yeah,
they do that.
You get kids show in America. Oh no, we can't say death. It's the shadow realm.
We can't hint that they might be gay. That'd be weird.
We can't have guns. We have to point vigorously at them.
I love that you're making fun of two different shows, but I'm gravitating more towards Cat because the resolution of that seems stupider. Oh my god! Slight lesbian undertones. Let's not strip any of them out, but instead of saying that they're, not related, we'll make them cousins. Now they're related. Now all the undertones mean nothing. Oh God, what have we done?
Oh no, these kids are getting off on the bus on the other side of the road because that's how they do it in Japan. Let's flip the footage so that it looks like they're getting off the bus on the right side of the road because, kids can't figure that shit out.
Is that a real piece of anime censorship?
They actually did that in Sailor Moon.
Okay, look, I'd say censorship. Localization. But there is
they actually fucking did that for the Dick dub. They flipped the bus because they were afraid that kids would get off on the wrong side of the road, even though there's no fucking door there.
Oh God. I'm sorry. Okay, that's this is the only laugh I'm gonna get for the rest of this podcast because this is fucking grim. Please. So we got a hazard driver build.
Kamen Rider black build, basically.
Yeah, and it's a berserk form. It's kind of like the metal cluster hopper. You know how it goes. Immense power, but the user is gonna go fucking crazy and attack their friends. We've seen it all before. It's scary and crazy, and it's a power that's unimaginable. But after a couple episodes, there'll be some sort of Deus Ex Machina or an invention or something that'll make it fun. We've seen it all before. Anyway, let's roll the episode. Oh goodness, he's beating the shit out of the banjo once he goes berserk.
Oh God, that beatdown though, that is such a good shot.
It's a fucking fighting game combo, air juggling.
Like Banjo just didn't even know what hit him,
It's a goddamn Marvel versus Capcom Infinite.
I do like how the scene sets up though, like, Bill's trying to stop Banjo, and then Banjo hits Bill, knocks him back. A light above Bill breaks, and then that's when the synapse hits Bill's brain that turns him berserk. It's like, oh, I fucked up. Oh,
the tragedy.
That fucking light set piece and the direction that went into setting that whole shot up, fucking glorious. That visual gave me the chills.
Kamen Rider is cinema, except when it's the XA's build movie. Then it's not cinema, not stonks. But
we don't talk about that.
We're trying to be lighthearted to divert from the fact.
But no. This episode, the shit hit the fan, and then the shit just kept hitting the fan, and then.
Oh God, there's shit, and then the toilet broke and shit water ran down my stairs and flooded my kitchen, and Jesus Christ, it warped my floorboards, and there's black mold on my rafters. Oh God.
So the fight goes on. Banjo gets out of commission. The trio tries fighting Build, and Build is just slapping them around like it's nobody's business. And then he gets a hold of Blue. And
Alba.
Alba. And then, Grease gets there as Build is literally just holding Alba in place with one arm. Like, you're not moving anywhere.
Purple shit in his fist.
Yeah. And, so Build knows what will happen if this kick hits, but he's berserk right now. He's out of full control of his body.
I would argue Bill doesn't know what's going to happen because he's berserk. He doesn't fucking know. He'll know in a second, but hit lands.
Bill murders a good dude.
I have one lighthearted thing. One last lighthearted little jape for you all before we get into the serious thing. One last one. I'll let that play out a little. Bills, you should probably lay low for a while.
Oh, this scene, the aftermath of that scene, though, fucking hell.
God almighty.
Like a Build. So Grease knocks the hazard trigger off of Build's belt, so he de-transforms. Build is just staring at what he just did. Banjo's like holding on to Build. Grease is holding on to Blue. And basically Blue's like, oh, what are you going to do now without me? You're lost without me, And he passes away, leaving only his dog tags. And
he fucking dissolves too. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah. No, it is a fucking moment. It is a Bill's having a freak out because we've seen how even the smallest things has caused Bill to go into a spiral,
I think it's more he's freaking out because he literally just killed somebody.
Well, I'm saying before, even though he, didn't like directly kill anyone, like he already felt guilty for things and were depressed about, killing.
He literally just killed somebody. If you kill somebody and you don't feel like crap afterwards, I'm saying questions.
I'm trying to get to my point here. It's like 20 times worse right now for him. Like,
okay,
he found out he was the evil scientist, and that made him into a emotionless, depressive mess. What do you think killing someone's going to do? That's the point.
Making an emotionless, depressed mess.
But 20 times worse.
20 times worse. Just catatonic, shoeless in the fucking corner, hair unkempt, just like
literally. Holy crap.
Yeah, no, like Kiba and Akiba literally try and like kill Build, and like Grease is holding them back, and we cut to 1 week later, where because Build's just been in a catatonic state, he's not been seen for a week, and the government's like, oh yes, we relinquished him as his duties. He's not a tool for war anymore. Oh hey, we're now down to like only 2 bios left, and like 90% of the country's taken over by Hokuto.
Even Banjo, when he tries to fight him off, he has a moment of hesitation, just like, what am I doing here? Fuck.
Yeah, guilt hits hard, and like Banjo says sorry to the duo in Grease, and Grease just walks up and just roundhouse kicks him, like, hey, if you are this soft, don't be in this fucking war.
Oh, and the fucking scene that comes next, where Sento goes back to where the guy died and is leaving flowers. He's just groveling on the ground. Oh, so sorry.
He doesn't just leave flowers, by the way. He leaves specifically purple hyacinths. I'm sorry, I'm probably horrible mispronouncing this. It is actually a symbol of sorrow in flower language, as well as asking for forgiveness.
Oh my god. And then fucking
Japanese
Grease
flower
shows-
language is huge.
Mhm.
And then Grease shows up to pay his respects also, and Sento's just on the ground. He's basically having a panic attack. He's just like, hit me for the love of hit me. I deserve it. I deserve the worst. I'm scum. I'm trash. You should kill me where I stand.
We forgot to bring up the 1v1 proxy battle.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have a 1v1 to decide the fate of Hotoko, who gets to rule Toto. So Bill versus Grease, and Bill's like, I'm fighting. Fuck that. I don't want to play anymore. I'm just tired.
I think around this time, for some lighthearted trivia, the actor who plays Bill got heavily into Monster Hunter.
Oh, hell yeah.
And claims that he was up to like 2 or 3 in the morning playing Monster Hunter every night, like hours before he had to film. So I think this is around the time, like, they didn't have to do much makeup because he was already like.
Oh, I want to know what weapon he made so bad.
But yeah, so we get the scene, and Grease is like, you know what? If you want me to hit you, show up at that fight. And like Grease is giving him a pep talk now, like, dude, this is
speaking of the worst people giving pep talks. Hi, it's me, Stalk, your betrayer. Are you gonna fight in the 1v1, Sento?
If you don't, Banjo will, and you know Banjo's not going to win.
Banjo, yeah. Banjo will get hurt and Toto will get taken over and everyone will be hurt. So, it benefits me in a lot of some ways that you don't know, but you're kind of boxing the corner here by design. Oh, well.
Yeah, it's interesting here how nobody's actually, like, obviously nobody's actually trying to make him feel better about taking a life. Everybody's just like, hey, dumbass. It's a fucking war. You're participating in it whether you like it or not, even if it's just, out of circumstance. Shit happens. They took on this whole thing, because they knew what would happen. You took on this whole thing knowing what would happen. It was just circumstance. Now get in there and fucking do your job, you dumbass.
Okay, I gotta add to that because basically what you just said is what Grease has to say. Don't cry over Alba. I mean, he knew what he was signing up for. It's war. It's what happens. It is what it is. That being said, I'm still gonna kick your ass to avenge him. So don't get it twisted. But Stalk is even worse. He's just like, oh, well, you're sad about taking a life. I mean, you've been dosed with an guys. You're not even human anymore, right? So no big deal.
I do want to point out during that Sento and Grease scene, we do get Alba's real name, and then we never bring it up ever again. Anyway,
Anyway, hey, here I brought you a little present to cheer you up, Sento. Look, it's all the bottles, all the Hokuto bottles, and even all the Sato bottles.
Well, it's a half
train
of each.
all week, and you can get big and strong and beat up Grease.
It's so the blue panel is Hokuto bottles, and the red panel is Sato bottles. So he has half of each. And this scene, I can never forget this scene. Like, whenever I saw this, like, whenever first got translated 5-6 years ago, the second he puts on the belt, puts in the first two bottles he's going to use, and it goes, are you ready? 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 Holy shit.
Yeah.
I also want to add, given what we talked about when the master betrayed them all, when Sento's on the ground and he's miserable, and the subs say, oh, this is terrible. I thought back, oh god, please tell me the other sub said, this sucks. I killed a man and I'm grappling with PTSD and panic attacks. This sucks.
Yeah, no, the other subs, again, it's just that's how the other subs decide to translate his because it's a catchphrase.
It doesn't fucking fit the emotional weight of the scene. This sucks.
Well, he's not saying it that one. I think this time it's just this sucks.
Well, I mean, this is terrible, which was what they said the last time which you said they translated to "this sucks," so I assume equivalents. But it's like, oh, Alba's blood is on my hands. I'm a murderer. I'm the scum of the earth. Bummer, dude.
Yeah, no, it's not. Again, it's still whatever emotion he is.
Jesus,
he has it as
the remorseful fucking transformation is. It's better than the emotionless transformation back when we had the batch where it was like, oh shit, you're Katsuragi. Gonna fight Banjo. It's just heavy resigned. Henshin. God. Kamen Rider is cinema. And so this is where that thing that I didn't look at comes in, I believe.
Well, 1 second. I'm trying to find it in the other subs real fast. 1 second.
Okay, go again.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm going to talk about how, Kamen Rider doesn't fucking talk down to kids. Like, that doesn't happen here in America that often. You get it a lot more like nowadays, really. Like Steven Universe didn't really talk down to kids, and there have been other shows, I'm sure, that, like I don't think Adventure Time really talked down to kids. But shows like this, where they actively have good cinema and good choreography, and they have like a modest budget, and they actually have hard-hitting topics like what war does to people and what murder can do, and self-sacrifice and all this. It's like, holy shit, teaching that to kids? We need some of that.
I mean, it's a way to increase emotional maturity.
This is. I don't know why I thought of this, but this is also why in the 3rd grade they made us read Charlotte's Web. Okay, kids, it's time to learn about death.
Okay.
Hey, kids, everybody's 6 now. It's time to learn about the deadliest game. Man.
Bambi?
No, man.
Yep. Nope. He's sorry. 1 second. I got to it.
Okay.
Bambi's only deadly when The Rock is playing him.
What?
Have you not seen that?
God damn it! I can't believe I was right.
Yep.
Look at this. Where'd you? This sucks. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We're just watching Kamen Rider on our podcast now. Toei TV Nihon, please don't copyright strike.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, no, he does it. They still keep the "it sucks" because it's just how he says it.
Just, I mean, I get it for some things, but I mean, you need a little more for this fucking moment.
No, okay. I mean, so like when he says it, when he realizes that he's not like, yeah, he is Katsuragi, but he's not Katsuragi. He's a different person.
Yeah.
Like when he gets that, like the whole, this sucks. Like it's more of a sarcastic, like, why did Banjo have to be the one that made me realize this? This one in this episode is more of a, I fucking hate everything. I hate myself. I hate you. I hate living. This sucks. Anyway, sorry. For kids. So I was half paying attention. Where did we leave off at before I found that? Yeah. So are you ready? And then we see him use some new forms. There's a special that happens between episode 21 and 22. Did either of you watch it?
Nope.
All right. So 7 best matches. Long story short, it's like the following day, and like Sento's having fun playing with all the best matches. Masora's annoyed that he's just goofing off now. Like clearly his mood is somewhat improved because he's putting in 2 bottles into a thing and saying, best match. Then he does it with another 2 bottles, best match. They cut to a bunch of people in Toto having their fears about this 1v1 fight that's about ready to happen. So they just have a bunch of random people. I don't know if they were family of the crew, just say random lines about can Build really win, stuff like that. Usimi shows up at the cafe and makes Sento a cup of coffee. Sento drinks it, says it's delicious. Usimi says, "You're making fun of me." Yes, I am.
Nobody can make a good cup of coffee in this fucking world.
Yeah. And basically Usimi's like, "Oh yeah, Stalk wanted me to train you more." And so basically the rest of the episode is Usimi summoning like hologram smashes, and we get to see different best matches. All the best matches shown is what's used in episode 22 whenever the reveal that Sento has other bottles. So there's an entire fight with Rose Helicopter on the Smash, an entire fight with Lion UFO, that kind of stuff. Second episode, while training with Usimi. Oh yeah, no, there's a thing. Usimi decides he's going to turn into Night Rogue and go against Hazard because they're going to try and find a way to get past the Berserk on Hazard. Doesn't quite work out. Usimi gets his ass kicked, but is able to get that Hazard trigger off of Hazard Build in time before he gets killed. Second episode, Kaiser shows up. Kind of like a zombified version with no gears. Kaiser was the villain from the movie.
No, I remember he's from the movie. What? How?
Yep. So Sento uses other best matches against Kaiser. Turns out to be a guy from Sato's. He's in Sato's prison garb. It's just like the Smashes. Has no idea what's going on. Okay, that's weird. It cuts to Stalk and Usimi using Kaiser's tech. They're trying to create a new Kaiser.
Oh, that's not good.
Yep.
Is that the one really important thing we need to know?
Yep.
Fuck.
Great.
Oh, actually, you know what? I did see one of the gears for the next time. Shit. Oh no.
Episode 3 starts with the new Kaiser. It has a different name. I can't think of what it's called. Able to defeat Kaiser. No, it's like Hell Kaiser or something like that.
Of course it is.
Yeah. Hell Kaiser can defeat Hazard. And Stalk is like, well, let's go kill Sento then. We have a more powerful tool. And Usimi's like, no, let's not. Let's just have, Sento power up more for this grease fight. Basically, this new Kaiser starts fighting. Sento transforms. Can't quite get a good fight on. Doesn't know what to do. He's about ready to go Hazard. But Usimi keeps him off of Hazard and, basically gets Sento to thinking of other ways to stop the baddie without using Hazard. And so Sento, going against this new, stronger Kaiser, uses, I think, the whale submarine one. I don't remember. You never see most of these forms again after the next episode. So, I mean, let's be fair. But yeah, no, the new Kaiser is defeated, and Usimi steals the new gun that was used to create the Kaiser, and that's basically it.
Oh.
Not fun.
Oh, yeah.
At least the movie is relevant, unlike some other places.
So we go into episode 22. It's our big final fight of the arc. And oh boy, this is a fun fight.
Oh man, here we go. It's Bill and Grease at WWE SummerSlam.
Absolutely nothing bad's going to happen in this. It's not like it's called the Victory of Tears or anything like that. It'll be fine.
Well, so I fucking love that it just built this entire fucking ring like 100 feet in the fucking air attached to girders and shit. Like you couldn't just have these assholes fight in the field. No, you had to be so extra about it.
Look, they had the set. They're going to fucking use it.
It's a good set.
It is a good set, and everyone's watching. You know, all the governments are watching, and Banjo's back at the lab. He's not there watching. Sawa and Misora are there. I'll talk about Misora. We'll talk about Misora in a second because Jesus fuck. But also, also the PM of Hokuto is watching with Stalk, and she's like, "Oh wow, this is gonna be a fun fight. If we win, we get to take over Toto. And if Greece loses, well, we have the army marching on Toto anyway, so we're gonna win no matter what."
The Stalk is there.
Sorry, Kuchiri, but we should mention she decided to march on Toto if they lose under Stalk's advice.
Oh yeah.
What a handy dandy helpful fella that Stalk has been for Hokuto. Why not?
Totally not going to double cross.
What's the worst that could happen? And so, yeah, we get into the fight at this point, don't we?
Yeah,
it's a sick ass fucking fight.
Yeah,
it's so good.
So the bio, by the way, I forgot to mention, the bio is also from the Seven Best Masters special, the bio that Misora is holding. So asks, what's the bottle? Oh, hey, yeah, no, if Build uses Hazard, I am just going to kill him.
Oh, it's worse than that. He's like, first, oh yeah, I don't want to go berserk, so if you press the switch on that bottle, it'll undo my transformation. Don't fucking lie to me. Look at me when I talk to you. Yeah, it'll fucking destroy the driver and me. I don't want to live if I'm going to take another life, so you have to do it for me. You helped me build. It's your responsibility too. That's not fucking fair, and you know it, asshole.
I also love that. I also love after 10 episodes of people just trying to gaslight Misora, like about her dad, about other things, Yeah, no, she's just fed up with it. Like, I love Misora as a character. She is fantastic.
I also love that as soon as Sento whips out the special bottles, the Prime Minister Hokuto was like, "What the fuck? Those are rubber bottles!"
She looks right at Stalk and is like, "Oh, oops, did I give him those?"
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
You'll
okay.
get them back when Greece wins anyways. It's fine.
Just making it more exciting for the viewers. We don't have an ulterior motive.
Man. So yeah, awesome fight, awesome using all the stuff, and then eventually Greece gets the upper hand, and Sento's like, "Yeah, I gotta use the hazard." And then we get to see that hazard works on other forms, not just Rapid Tank, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's just enhancement for the main driver, so you can use any bottles with it. And we're glossing over this. Is a sick ass fight, with real stakes and shit. This is peak Kamen Rider right here.
Oh yeah, this is just so good. Sawa, after hearing what the switch will do, is running to get Banjo.
Which can't be that fucking far away, but I digress about the time length it takes her to get down from this 100-foot fucking mega structure and back to the cafe. To be like,
and heels.
My question is, do none of them own a phone?
I think they all have phones. I don't know what's going on. Anyway,
whatever. It's narrative contrivance. It makes it more exciting and thrilling. Like, oh, is he going to make it in time? And again, like my theory, she's like, Banjo, why aren't you there watching? Oh, he can handle it. He's going to die. Banjo perks right the fuck up. I'm telling you.
We also get a scene where Grease basically reveals that he told Stalk no to the memory wipe.
Yeah.
So, like, hey, biggest plot twist of the century. We all saw that from episode 1 with Grease.
Yeah.
He totally had his memories the entire time and was just lying to protect his friends. Oh, goodness. Oh, sacrificing to protect your friends. Goodness. Speaking of, Bill is going fucking ape shit berserk.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna have to press the kill switch.
Bill ends up winning though, because one of the rules was forcing the other to lose their transformation.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
And Bill goes for the kill on Grease. And Sora's hesitating.
She can't fucking do it. Can you fucking blame her?
No. It's like she literally said to Sento, "You want to make me a murderer?"
Yeah. What if? Yeah. Look at you, Mr. Hypocrite. You're like, oh, so I killed someone on Skull. I'm trash. Anyway, you have to kill me if I do try to do it again. So you have to take it, and I get to die.
Oh man.
But
kids show, everyone.
But luckily, Sento's one true love is there to save the day.
Banjo gets in there. He gets a really decent line. Like, he actually gets some good lines in, and he's able to stop the hazard form.
They fucking, oh god. Banjo manages to take control of it because, he's not doing this for, it's like the transformation thing again.
Yeah.
He's not doing it just for selfish, powerful reasons. He's doing it for selflessness out of fucking...
He's doing it for his man.
He's doing it for his man, and that gives him full, and that breaks away the recoil damage. He's like, I control it. I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you, honey. I'm gonna beat the piss out. I'm gonna beat you out of that hazard form. Because he's.
I like how Grease is like, oh hey, he got past it. Cool. By the way, if
I want Grease to be friends with them so badly.
If it isn't obvious, I think you already know you got your wish.
Yes. I know it's going to be really, really awkward considering that one of their friends literally died because of Sento, technically. But, still.
Again, as Grease said, it's all about war. And now,
Oh, my God in heaven. Oh, but I mean, they're fighting. And I mean, it's Banjo. Fighting is his love language.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Hey, Fred, you're into Florence and the Machine, right?
I have, I like some of their tunes. I have
do you know the song "Kiss with a Fist"?
I did not know that one, but I'll
send it to you later.
Okay, yes, please do. Oh, Symphogear AMV, Florence and the Machine.
But yeah, so
heated drama between men.
Hokuto leader's like, you know what? We'll still use your plan, Stalk. Oh hey, what's all with all these soldiers coming in?
Oh, would you look at that? It seems that Sato has invaded you. Oh, well, I guess the army will defend. Oh, wait, they're all in Toto.
Oopsies.
You betrayed me, Stalk. No, I didn't. Because I was never on your side to begin with.
Yep. We also get to see a brand new Kamen Rider.
What if it was purple?
We'll find out all about this Kamen Rider in the next couple episodes.
Jesus Christ, so what a batch.
It's nice to know that our boys will have a nice break after just being in a war by going into yet another war.
Yeah, we're about ready to go into the stretch of episodes that is, we're about ready to retread on everything we just went through. So the one complaint people have of Build is this next set of 7 episodes, give or take, because it is literally replaying the last 7 episodes.
Oh, boy.
Just now it's Sato.
So it's like the Thouser arc.
So what I'm hearing is this next arc is going to be mirroring the previous arc.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And we'll go into that with the next 3 episodes. I asked Sean how so ironically Sean, he's doing the convention, so he didn't have time to do any kind of thought to this episode, which is fine. But I do know this upcoming arc has one of his favorite moments.
Oh, nice.
And so I asked him how he wanted these episodes to be structured, and the part of the reason why episode 25 is going to be the way it is because of how he wanted it structured. Oh yeah, we're almost at our milestone. Can you believe we've almost done 25 podcasts?
25 is a milestone?
I mean, I didn't think we would be making it to like 10 when we started, to be honest.
You don't know us that well, do you?
I was surprised I even got you to 2.
Why?
I don't know. I always thought I didn't know if you guys were going to be into Kamen Rider. And then there were times where we went like weeks without doing Kamen Rider, so it was like, it happens.
Well, shit happens.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been like a year since we've done Zombieland Saga podcast.
Yeah.
So,
hey, I mean, if you guys ever want to take a break, and if you guys ever want to get back to that, just let me know. I mean, it's fine because we've hit this 6 weeks in a row now, which has been good. But anyway,
I mean,
we'll have a small break next week, and then I'll have a small break myself on the last week of August.
God knows when I'll be going. I'll probably be going somewhere in the fall for a weekend. So.
Well, I mean, I think we're going to try and do a Doctor Who podcast with Rain soon because it's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a long road getting from there to here.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about this super heavy batch of episodes?
I ship it. I officially ship it.
I also ship it. I definitely ship it. We're fangirls for life.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a cannon nearby. We need to power her up.
Well, yeah, no, you can find us anywhere where our usernames are at. Twitch and stuff. Praz, are you still working on Retro Game Challenge?
I beat Retro Game Challenge last Monday. I finished the game. I have no goddamn idea what I'm playing next Monday, but we'll find out.
All right. How's been the Jumino cart? Okay. I'm going to get back to streaming soon. I think I'm going to try to do a quad rando seed soon. It is Zelda 1, Metroid 1, Link to the Past, Super Metroid, all as one game.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. You are a brave soul.
That's complicated.
I'm sure it'll go over well. I'm sure.
Surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Probably.
No.
Probably. Anyway. Anything else anyone wants to plug?
businessravingrants.blogspot.com.
Mm-hmm.
I need to actually figure out a day to start doing like Dark Souls or something.
Dark Souls is always fun.
Dark Souls is
it's not, but you know.
that Dark Souls is good.
I went through Demon Souls, all 3 Dark Souls, and Bloodborne in like a month.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You actually got good at the game. I'm not.
Well, I mean, you're still early in the game, relatively speaking.
To be fair, I don't think I have that save file anymore, so I start all over again anyways.
So, you're starting to...
Which means the Taurus demon will still be alive, and I don't know if I'll be able to just make it fall off the bridge this time.
I don't know who this is or what Longlegs is, but he's right.
True fact.
True fact. We stand. Hey, sorry.
That's right.
No, don't be sorry. Do not be sorry.
Yeah,
we here at the Kamen Riders and any other podcast that we 3 do or anybody else in our friend group does, we stand
need to make
the
a
trans.
network name. We need to make a network name for all of our podcasts. We were talking about that. Yeah, we were talking about that like 3 or 4 months ago. We'll get on it.
Podcast idiots.
Welcome to the Podcast Idiot Network.
Next time we're just going
Cat
to do 3
and the
episodes.
Nerds.
We're going to do 3 episodes. We're going to be introduced to that purple Kamen Rider. I'm not even going to tell you the name of the Kamen Rider.
Because
We're going to
purple
learn
is
it together.
evil.
And then after we do these 3 episodes, there's a series of 3 specials that we're going to watch, which they actually made for adult audiences. It's in the Build universe.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
But it takes place between episodes 23 and episodes 24. Like, so we didn't quite time it right to where we could put them between, but it's fine. But yeah, Toei's been doing that in the last like 5 or 6 years, like a more heavier themed adult theme, like not heavier theme, but like they did a whole thing where they brought back most of the Kamen Rider Ryuki cast like 20 years after the series ended to do like a 4-episode mini battle royale, and like they even had a couple of them literally be a couple, like they wake up naked in a bed together.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So when they're going to do that for Banjo and Sento?
When?
And
anyway,
I mean, they've already been in the same bed.
They have.
All right. See you guys later. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye bye.
I want you to know you brought this on yourself, Kuchiri.
Uh-huh. Was it any worse than the Fuwa and Naruto docking jokes?
No, because this one they're actually giving us something.
Pranking and pulling and smashing.